On Iran, they've announced that they're going to go to 60% uranium enrichment. What does that do to the ongoing indirect talks? Does it complicate them? Are those talks still on? And then I'll have a couple follow-ups.
Sure. Well, let me say that first, we take seriously Iran's provocative announcement of its intention to begin enriching uranium to 60%, which the P5+1 should be unified in rejecting. This step both calls into question Iran's seriousness with regard to the nuclear talks and underscores the imperative of returning to mutual compliance with the JCPOA. We share a common stated objective of returning to mutual compliance with the JCPOA with Iran. And we have been engaged constructively in what we felt was constructive dialogue last week, even as it was indirect, in Vienna. And while they were difficult, and while we expect this to be long, we expect, and we have not been alerted of any change in planned attendance in the meetings that will resume later this week. So we are certainly concerned about these provocative announcements, but our goal remains seeing through a diplomatic process, which we expect to resume in Vienna later this week.
Okay, just so very clear, you expect the indirect negotiations to continue, even though you're questioning their seriousness to those negotiations.
Well, look, I think, Hans, we believe that the diplomatic path is the only path forward here, and that having a discussion, even indirect, is the best way to come to resolution. It doesn't mean that we hold back on concerns we have and don't encourage our P5+1 partners to expressing those same concerns and having that as part of the discussion.
On the sort of diplomatic front, was the U.S. giving any heads up about the attack from potentially Israel on the power facility for Natanz?
I have nothing further to read out about our understanding of the origin or the intention of the attack.
Was the U.S. at all in any way involved in the attack on the power facility in Natanz?
As I said yesterday, we were not.
If I could just let's switch gears to Russia real quick.